Alright, we're back with more random battles to the top. Good lead matchup, Skarmory into Tauros. Unfortunately, Skarmory doesn't really do a lot of damage. So, I'm thinking they have to switch. So I'm going to go to a hazard setter to try and predict what they have to switch to. So they go to Plusle, which works out brilliantly for me. And the idea was kind of, you know, they have to go to maybe a fire type or an electric type. So Garchomp is a good switch. It's good for hazards too. I really want to Earthquake. I want to Spike too. I'm worried they might greed a fairy type move. So I'm going to Earthquake for that. But it's not even greed really. If they think I'm Swords Dance, getting good damage off is meaningful too. But I'm just a little bit careful. So they go to Go-Goat. I don't care about Go-Goat. I'm going to use them for hazards. Go-Goat can't do a lot of damage to me because they take... Well, they can do, you know, some amount of damage, but I Dragon Tail them, and they're taking Rocky Helmet and Rough Skin. Not really a big deal at all. So if they want to attack, they're going to be taking a lot of damage. Yep, they don't even attack. That's good too. 32 crit. A welcome crit. And if they want to attack into me... So actually, I have a decision to make. Do I Earthquake for damage, or do I go to Skarmory and preserve HP on Garchomp? What do I need Garchomp's HP for? I need a little bit of it for Plusle, but if they Nasty Plot, I'm dead anyway. So Lazzle can outspeed Plusle too. Cleaver, not Scarf. I have AV Hatterene. I don't really need HP on Garchomp, so I'm going to Earthquake. Yeah, I did expect a switch. There we go. Dragon Tail again. Keep them low. Reveal more Pokemon. Yeah, 20... They go to Samurott, okay. Now I Earthquake again. Just get raw damage off at this point. And if they want to attack into me, they're taking Rough Skin and Rocky Helmet. Definitely a very good matchup. Look how much we've revealed with 2 Pokemon only. They finally get their hazards up. They maybe have Sucker Punch, maybe. We're just going to Earthquake that. Yeah, this is really good. They probably go to Plusle, maybe? If they have Alluring Voice, yep. So they are Alluring Voice. I could go Mega Greed and keep Garchomp alive and just go Salazzle here. Yeah, let's do it. Actually, I don't really need to do it, but... That's fine, I'll do it. We'll keep Garchomp around for later. There we go, we take 10. We are out of range of Thunderbolt, so we can Flamethrower. They go to Diancie, okay. Leftovers Diancie, so it could be like a Calm Mind variant, which would be annoying. But I have Cobalion. I do value Salazzle's speed, so I could Toxic and just make Diancie a long-term weakness, but I do value the speed of Salazzle, so I'm going to go to Cobalion instead. They can have Earth Power, that's fine. Diamond Storm instead. No defense boost, which is good. They almost have to switch in a way. Or they have to Terra, or they have to switch. So we're in a very commanding spot. I'm going to drop a close combat. I don't expect them to stay in because they kind of need Diancie. Yeah, I expect them to either Terra or do that lucky crit, but that would have done a lot of damage either way. Earth Power, the Diamond Stormed. Yep, okay. Yeah, wrap it up. This game's looking very good. We're going to have to be careful around Plusle, like setup sweepers. You know, bulk up Go-Goat, Plusle, but realistically without Terra, they're a lot more manageable, and we have Salazzle to always Toxic if it comes down to it. And we have Dragon Tail, Garchomp. Yeah, very comfortable so far. We are relatively lower on the ladder. We're only 2100 after the losing streak from yesterday. They go to Go-Goat, Terrafire Okos. Do I just go for it? Why not? Okay. Now we'll have to give up to a Pokemon to maybe Tauros. Hawlucha, okay. As long as we have Skarmory, we're fine. So we'll just Iron Head. Yeah, it's fine. Crit doesn't really matter. As long as we have a sturdy Skarmory, we're fine. I'm going to give up Cobalion too. Let's just double check everything. Do I go Garchomp? No, I go Skarmory. Brave Bird? Yeah, and we're fine. I wonder, do they try and keep Hawlucha alive? I doubt it. Yeah, this is kind of over now. Okay, get rid of Hawlucha. Now Tauros or Plusle. Body press for damage. We go to Hatterene now, who's AV, so can take on everything comfortably. Well, almost everything comfortably. That did no damage. Go to Garchomp. They have to take Rocky Helmet and Rough Skin. Now we go to Salazzle. We have Flamethrower. Does not kill, but we do have Cleaver with Boots. And we will live every attack, even through crit, and then win the game from there with Cleaver. Alright, even crit would not KO Cleaver at this point. And because of sheer force, there's no flinching or anything either. Alright, that was a pretty good win to start off. The game became a lot closer in the end, but that's because we were sacrificing to make it easy. We had a pretty commanding lead overall. Mesprit into Armarouge. I'm a little bit scared of the sheer power if it's like choice specs, but for now I'll Stealth Rock. If they want to do Power Herb, Meteor Beam, I can Encore that. Armor Cannon, critical hit. Hello, okay. I believe that is not choice spec, so it is Power Herb. So I am in trouble. This is actually a little bit more problematic than I intended. I think I'm just going to get damage off. They go to Gothitelle, okay. They... Actually, because of Psychic Noise, we don't know if they're Leftovers or Scarf. I would think Scarf, though. Yeah, they are Scarf, Dark Pulse, okay. How can I punish that? Do I have a way to punish it? Not really. I don't have a great way to punish that at all. Yeah, there's no way to really punish it. Yeah, the main... I could go Decidueye, maybe. Actually, I don't hate Decidueye. I have a free U-turn. Yep, they go to Whimsicott. Heavy Duty Boots, alright. I think I can just slam Head Smashers then now. I'm gonna Oko whatever wants to come in. I get Revenge killed by Focus at the Hitmontop. Okay. Intimidate. No Intimidate. Well, that's not good. Now they can I don't have a Ghost type. They can Rapid Spin now. Volbeat's alright, but I guess they don't have a T-Wave switch in. I can go for that. Okay, that's alright. It's not great. They can U-turn here. I'm going to go Arcanine. Yeah, that's tough. This is a tough matchup. Now, if they want, they can even trap me with Gothitelle, can't they? Nah, they go Hitmontop. I'm going to play aggressive. I think I'm in the back foot. I'm going to play aggressive. Flare Blitz. Yep. Okay, I got him on an aggressive play. That worked. They go to Armarouge now. I'm back in trouble. I can go Sudowoodo. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go Sudowoodo. Now, I'm threatening Sucker Punch. I'm threatening Sucker Punch. I did not threaten it enough. Okay. We'll have to T-Wave them, essentially. Yeah. Okay. At least now we have Furret in the game. We do have power. That's one thing we have right now. We have a lot of Choice Band, a lot of power. They have Entei. Do I Terra Normal? So they banded. I'm going to play aggressively. I'm going to go to Decidueye, hopefully on a ground type move. I'm just bad. Okay, now I lose for sure. They go to Entei again. I have Terra Rock. But then I just get trapped. I'm going to go Furret here. Okay, I live that. I just rock a double edge. Now I get trapped. Yeah, it's not fun playing trappers. Okay. Yeah, this game's over. Oh, it doesn't even kill. Alright, let's keep going. That was not our best game overall. I would say a little bit of a trickier matchup, but definitely not unwinnable. That was a fine matchup to play. Alright, Sylveon into Iron Bundle. That's a good matchup. We will throw off a Hyper Voice. They flip turn. Alright. And Calm Mind's a really good win con because you can... It's so devastating. You have to respond to it immediately. You can find out how are they choosing to respond. So they go to Houndstone with AV? Yeah, AV Houndstone, which can be whittled over time. It's a little tricky. I'm going to protect. No reason not to. Yeah, Poltergeist. Okay, gain a little bit of HP. I can go to Ambipom. Actually, I am. I don't even care if they body press me. I don't care if they body press. Because if I can knock off or move the AV, Houndstone becomes a lot more manageable. And I think they're going to Poltergeist anyway. Nope, that's fine. Knock off, get rid of the AV. They go to Samurott Hisui. I can't stop the hazards from getting up. Oh, well, I can dodge the attack. Okay, we'll take that. No hazards is really good. They go to Bundle to Freeze Dry. I don't have anything that can... I can go Chandelure. Okay, now I'm threatening Fire Blast. They go to Zapdos. This might 2-hit KO. Yeah, it does. Okay, well, not really. Don't paralyze me. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, without a water type, Scarf Chandelure is going to be big. I'm going to go Ambipom. If they predict me, they predict me. There we go. Knock off, get rid of that AV. Alright, looking good. 166, we'll go Flamigo. Close combat because they're scrappy. We're scrappy, rather. I'm okay with fainting. No retreat this time. And we're weakening for Sylveon. And the reason I'm so confident in Sylveon is because on turn 1, they showed they had to use AV Houndstone to try and beat Sylveon, which is not a good idea. Well, I mean, it's not a good way to do it, and if you're doing it, it means you don't have a really good Sylveon counter. So my gut feeling, the intuition is telling me that they don't have a good way to beat Sylveon. Yeah, they're going to... This could have Encore, can't it? I'm going to Calm Mind. Okay. I'm going to hype... They're going to Thunder for Parafishing, probably. I'm going to have to be careful around Encore. If they are, like, suspiciously moving the Iron Bundle around, trying to catch me on, you know, Calm Mind, or not attack, basically, I'm going to have to make a reasonable guess that they do have Encore. I believe that's true, right? Freeze Dry, Hydro Pump. I guess you could have Encore Flip Turn. I think you can have Encore Flip Turn. No full para. There we go. They go to Superior. I'm pretty sure I just win 1v1. Yeah. Yeah, Leaf Storm does not do enough. Yeah, I'm just going to Hyper Voice. Yep, we're fine. And we have no reason to fear anything now. Except Freeze. Okay, thank God. Yeah, Sylveon's a GOAT. Like, we've had a couple of good Sylveon games in a while. Sylveon's always very consistently good. I'm a big fan of Sylveon in random battles. You can, it's a dedicated win con who can't be stopped because there's no type immunity to what Sylveon can do. Dragapult? Okay. I don't want to get Willowed, but I really want you know, I'm willing to accept damage on Skarmory, whether it be Fire Blast or Willow, as long as I can get up my hazards. So I'm okay with what they can do. And, you know, there are chances that they're Life Orb Dragon Dance, or maybe they're U-turning, predicting me to switch, or they're going to Draco. But I want my hazards up. Okay, we're going to get lucky. We're going to dodge Willow. Now, I got my hazards up. I can just switch out. I can go to a ton of Pokemon. It's a little tricky. Dragapult is a great Pokemon. I'm going to go to Grimmsnarl, though. Okay, this is actually perfect, because we didn't take any damage at all. I'm going to drop a Spirit Break and then Parting Shot the next turn. And I guess the intuition, right? Why would you value taking damage in exchange for Stealth Rock? It's just, you know, my experience tells me Stealth Rock is so valuable, I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get it turn 1, even giving up an entire Pokemon if it comes down to it. We will Parting Shot, go to Thundurus, they curse, we're going to have a Choice Specs Thunderbolt coming in. If they have a ground type, I'm okay because I have Virizion and Skarmory. So if I'm okay with T-Bolting, I don't feel like I need to make a Predict. They could have an electric type too, like a Volt Absorb Pokemon. That would be a little trickier, but it's not as common to the point where I feel like I'd have to react to it. If I was maybe really weak to the ground type, like I would lose to like a random Swords Dance ground type Pokemon, maybe I'd go for a Predict here, but I don't think I need to Predict. They go to Oranguru. This is going to take big damage. 47. The roll is 40 to 49. So I think I should get out of here. They're going to Hyper Voice or maybe Psychic. I don't think I need HP on Thundurus. I think I'll just go for it. I can get the knockout here. If I don't, that's fine too. Okay, I get the knockout. Lucky me. Dodging Willow and then getting the knockout here as well. Yeah, really, they haven't... Oh, a Spathra. This is the devil. But I have Grimmsnarl, so I should be fine. I could also Terra Electric right now. Now, I'll just Thunderbolt for damage. Yeah, they're Choice Specs, not the Combine variant. I had a feeling they'd be scared of Grimmsnarl. 43, alright. I'm going to go to Grimmsnarl now. I'm going to keep Thundurus around. It feels like a good Pokemon into their team. They make a good Predict there. They go to Dragapult. They have U-turn. I could Sucker Punch. They make a good play. I'm going to Parting Shot. And they're in a lot of trouble because I can Parting Shot into Thundurus and fire off another attack. Yeah, nothing doing. Do I want to Predict Dragapult? Now, Psychic would maybe KO, maybe not. I'm going to Thunderbolt. I don't need to try and Predict Dragapult. I already have Grimmsnarl. Yeah, I think this should be fine. Alright, we're going to pick up Dozo. They didn't really need Dozo, to be honest, because they already burnt my Grimmsnarl. So they have physical defense support anyway. Now, I'm in a little bit of trouble. Lumina Crash does not KO me guaranteed. So I'm just going to Thunderbolt again. Yep, they were trying to predict my Grimmsnarl. Yeah, they can go Dragapult, knock me out. I'm gonna have to give that up. Yeah, they have Hex. Hex is definitely coming out. But they're gonna have Hex, and then I'm in trouble. I'm not in trouble, but I have to be careful how I play it. Do I want to give up Thundurus? It's a fast Pokemon, but I have speed. I have a fast special attacker in Meowstic. I don't need a low HP Thundurus. We'll give it up here. Go to Grimmsnarl, and we have that Spirit Break Parting Shot combo again. So I'm just gonna do it. And I showed Sucker Punch, so they do have to be aware of it. They have to be at least receptive to the idea. And I have Taunt if they have a random setup Pokemon too. I have Taunt for that. Okay, they go to Tentacruel. Just an easy Parting Shot. And I think now their leftover is not Assault Vest. It's a very good opportunity to go to Meowstic now. get our attacker in the game. They rapid spin. I don't really care. They don't run Terra Dark. So Psyshock's going to be doing a lot of damage to whoever wants to come in. Dragapult. That is Zoroark. Funny. We'll go Skarm on that. Wait, does Zoroark run physical or special? Oh well. Well, at least I have Virizion. And I have my Sturdy as well. Yeah, my Grimmsnarl is going to carry this matchup. Don't flinch me. Okay, there we go. I do outspeed with Virizion. I have Leaf Blade. Yeah, this is fine. Oh, do they live? Okay, so we're going to trade 1 for 1. But I'm pretty sure just Grimmsnarl, Meowstic, and then Reverum for added measure all wins from here. You go to Dragapult. Spirit Break, Parting Shot, and if they ever go Dragapult on a Parting Shot, it doesn't really matter. Because their attacks won't be strong enough because of the Parting Shot. They know it's coming, they can't stop it though. Yeah, I have a Poison type to add insult to injury. Psyshock, I can Dark Pulse too if they want to try and live. Yep, there we go. Alright, wrap it up. That's a good game from Meowstic there. Honestly, Thundurus was good too. And we'll pick up the final knockout here. Guaranteed to KO. GG, that was a good day of random battles, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next episode.